Champion reinsman Gary Hall Jr.'s got a book of good drives at Gloucester Park on Friday night. No real standouts, but I think there's a winner or two from the magic hands of Gary Hall Jr. Gary, let's have a look at one of your early good chances in race 3 and Let's Chase the Dream. He's drawn the outside of the back line. His first 2 runs after a spell have been quite good, second to Eagle Rocks, first up, third to Whose Idea Was This last week. Have you been satisfied with the horse's runs?
Yeah, I have. In saying that, I think he faces a tough task this week. He's, he got, probably what looks like a tough draw and good field off the front line, which are all probably going to lob in front of him. So he needs fireworks to be able to figure, but, that's not without a chance with some of the horses drawn off the front line. So, yeah, he could probably sprint home into the money.
You did all the fireworks last week when you were the first off in the 3 wide train and you carted up the rest of the chances. And he was, I thought, gallant.
Bad driver, did you?
Yeah. You put him in the race and gave him a very strong winning chance, but he was outgunned in the final stages, and it was a very good drive, and it showed great initiative to take off when you did, Gary.
Oh, okay. I was just clarifying that. I'm glad you thought so.
I did. I thought gave the horse every possible chance to get into the race.
Yeah, me too.
So how's Let's Chase the Dream faring after a fair spell?
I'm really happy with him. I think this will be the best campaign that we get out of him. I'm hopeful of that this time in. I think what he's done at home and the way he's come through, and we had a few little niggling problems last time in, and none of those seem to be bugging him this time round. So yeah, I'm really happy with the horse. Just not happy with the draw. No.
And you wouldn't be happy with Slick Artist draw. She's drawn the outside of the front line, barrier 9 in the $100,000 classic for 3-year-old fillies. But she's a wonderfully consistent filly, 17 starts, 6 wins, 6 placings, and she was a good last start second to Major Pocket, who's no slouch a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, no, she's racing really well, but the draw really stings her. She's going to have to be just driven dead set for luck and probably go back and go up the fence and just try and get some of the good prize money that's on offer. So, it's disappointing to draw out there, but someone's got to, I guess.
But in the other $100,000 Westbred Classic, this is for 3-year-old colts and geldings. You've the stable's drawn the prized barrier number 1 with One Off Delight, who's not a super horse, but he's a very consistent performer, Gary. And I reckon the field's only a moderate field.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with all of that. I think last time he led, he won pretty convincingly as well. So obviously that'll be the intentions again. And he was one that if he drew bad, he was probably just going to be a rough place chance. But drawing 1 now, he's definitely a chance of winning the race. So really happy with the draw. And
then last week, Whose Idea Was This? Was the horse who followed Let's Chase the Dream up and got up and knocked you off in the home straight. It was a very good run by Whose Idea Was This, coming from Neil last to win in very good style last week, Gary. And this week in the Winter Cup, he's drawn barrier 3. He steps up a class. Is he ready to step up to this class?
Yeah, I think he is. He's racing really well. Distance will suit. Draw's probably not terrible, but it's not great. And yeah, we all know what he needs. He just needs that soft run just off the speed somewhere. So if we're able to get that off the gate, well then he's definite each way chance. But yeah, look, it's a tough race, but he couldn't be racing any better.
And neither could your next drive, and that's Annie Belton's Dior Mia Moore. And she's drawn barrier 3 in a qualifying heat of the Lombardo pace, a 21-30 metre event, race 8 on the program. And Dior Mia Moore couldn't be more outstanding in her recent runs.
Yeah, come back really well. Pinjo Rain, I thought was really good as well. The win the other day, she got the front probably comfortably, but then ran off the track and was up to her old tricks and had to, wrestle the lead away again and still won quite convincingly. So, happy to get back on her, and thanks, Danny, for putting me back on.
Yeah. And from barrier 3, I suppose the plan will probably go forward, Gary?
Yeah, we'll just press forward and see where we get to. Obviously, the front will be nice, but if we have to be outside them, so be it.
What's your best chance on Friday night?
I think the All More. really the race she's racing. The field she meets, she should get the job done.
Good luck on Friday night, mate.
Thanks again.